Okay, this is the water meter in the parkway between the sidewalk and the street curb. That's what the blue paint's for. Get inside of here. See that sprocket? That's a flow indicator. Some people call it cheater wheel or cheater paddle. Call it what you will. But it's very sensitive. So if fresh potable water is going through this meter, that sprocket turns. That sprocket's turning, you're either doing the dishes or washing your hands, or doing something, or you have a water leak. If you're not washing your hands or doing the dishes or doing something, and this is moving, you need to go find the water leak. If it's not someplace you can see, then it's someplace you can't see. But if that's moving, you have a water leak. Okay, I'm going to try and move basically, essentially, in the same order as the report. That's the water meter check. Now we're going to go in here. We're going to go into our garage. Against the back wall like this. This is the main water shutoff valve. If you have an emergency, you come over here. Parallel is on. Perpendicular is off. I just turned off all the water to the house. Now I just turned it all back on. That's the main water shutoff valve. I'll come back and latch that. Now the closest valve to the meter is the exterior bib faucet right here. And I said I was going to try, but here's your gas meter. And it's over here on the east side of the house. I'm thinking it's on the east side of the house. No, house faces east. North side of the house. It's bonded, sealed, good. This is the main water closest to the meter. We do not expect to see, we're looking for 80 psi or less. This thing's busted. Look at that leak. Look at that leak around the seal. Okay, and we got 90 psi. 90 psi. We got too much water pressure. We got a regular water fountain there. I'm gonna turn that off. And it loses its pressure. It's not holding it. Why? Because you have a leak up there. Coming around in between the front portico and the garage, these are our main sewer cleanouts. We got double cleanouts. This one goes into the house. This one goes out towards the street, so you don't have any blank spots, any missing spots in here. So if you have, a water issue, drainage issue specifically, clogged, you can run a snake, an auger, a rotor-rooter, call it what you will. They'll run it through there, clean it out. If your blockage is out here, they'll run the auger, the rotor-rooter, the snake, call it what you will. They'll run it through here, goes that way, cleans out the block, and everything works. That's your main sewer cleanouts. I'm supposed to tell you that on the report, and I told you here. So now we're going to expanding. I already talked about the gas meter over there around the corner. So let's just talk about some. This is the check valve for the lawn sprinkler system. It's been excavated. That's great. It's lined with gravel. That's great. There's our isolation handles. Those are great. There's our main water shutoff valve. And that's just a regular valve. My client is expressing concerns about high water bills. And I'm trying. I did not find a leak at the meter. So maybe operating the lawn sprinkler system will shed some light on this, or maybe some other parts of the inspection will shed some light on this. But in the meantime, we're going to come over here, speaking of the lawn sprinkler system. These are our zones. This is labeled. This is the south side of the garage interior wall. The lawn sprinkler system is off for the time being. But if we want to come over here, I'm just going to do manual, and then I would just go ahead and push hold start and let it go. We do not have a care and use manual. This is a weather receiver. You know what I'm not finding? I do not find a weather sensor. I look around, I can see one inside of his gate. So I want to see one inside of our gate. I'm just not seeing it. Now here's a mystery for us. I mean, I've walked around the property already. Now here's a mystery for us. These 2 yards have lawn sprinkler systems. These 2 yards need weather sensors. We have weather sensors on the gates. That's about the only 2 weather sensors I see. Are these universal? Do these belong to this building, or do they belong to the neighbors like it looks like? Because otherwise I don't see a weather sensor for the lawn sprinkler system.